Imagine if Luka said, I'm going to take just left-handed shots in a game. How would you have reacted to that if you were his coach?
Well, knowing what I know about Luka, I would have let him do whatever he felt was the right thing at the time. Like, I can't tell you the amount of money I lost to Luka betting against him making half court shots in practice. I mean, coach, I'm not gonna give you the amount of money.
I think you just did.
One out of three. I was like, yeah, no way. And then he'd make this first or second one like every time. I mean, it was absolutely uncanny. And he just Luka was one of those guys that all he can ever see is how something is going to happen. Like doubt never seemed to enter his mind at all, and therefore he never thinks about missing. And so a lot of these guys are very unwilling to take these end of quarter full court heaves. And it's interesting, Dan. Like, I was on some committees over the years where we talked about this, and some people said, well, why don't we just come up with a rule where if a guy takes a shot at the end of the quarter beyond half court and it misses, it doesn't count as a field goal attempt. Then you won't have all this, holding on the ball till the red light goes on and then flinging it knowing it didn't count. And then we talked about it, and then one of the things I said was, if we do that, you're going to have guys getting the ball with 7 seconds left in the backcourt, keeping it in the backcourt, keeping it behind the line, behind the half court line, so that on the chance that it doesn't go in, they don't get a field goal attempt.
Oh, so that's all stat related, that these guys don't want to take these shots.
Yeah, and you're really seriously asking that question.
Well, I'm surprised that, these guys just shoot.
No, but I'm saying but in the case of Luka, in the case of Tyrese, I had Daryl Armstrong for 1 year as a player, and Daryl took it as a personal challenge, and he made 2 or 3 of them from 60 feet. And I'm saying, like, if you eliminated all the full and 3/4 court heaves that Luka takes and Tyrese takes, these guys would be shooting they're already shooting a great percentage from 3. I mean, it would be like exponentially higher. So there's a different wiring for some of these guys. And Bird was the same way. Bird would shoot it every time. But you see a lot of guys at the end of quarters, they hang on to it, and then they hear the buzzer, red light goes on, and then
I like that.
Then they fling it up there.
That's funny.